On this week's episode of What's Up Weekly, we do a taste test of the new Crumbl cookies in Bloomington.
And we learn Hoosier game day favorites in a game of this or that. What's Up Weekly starts now.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of What's Up Weekly. I'm Anna Black.
And I'm Cali Lichter.
Hispanic National Heritage Month began on September 15th. IU is celebrating the whole month and kicked off events at the Latino Cultural Center. What's Up Weekly reporter Austin Rubin went to check it out.
Now through October 15th is National Hispanic and Latino Heritage Month. IU will host several events highlighting and celebrating Hispanic and Latino culture. To kick off the month of celebration and appreciation, IU hosted a welcome event for all interested students in the Latino Cultural Center. Many participants were eager for an opportunity to show their appreciation for their culture.
For my culture, I like how it is different from others, per se. As a Hispanic, I think that although we all share one big culture, each different country has its own uniqueness to it, which I think, and I'm proud of that uniqueness, per se.
Students also had the opportunity to learn how they can get involved. The event provided countless informational pamphlets with a variety of opportunities to celebrate Hispanic culture and resources to explore Latino studies. These opportunities are designed to encourage Hispanic pride during a time where many aspects of their culture are being overlooked.
I feel like Hispanics aren't really recognized, especially now in the United States, and just having this month to ourselves really just reinforces our love for our culture and our love for other people that share our culture, whether it be Dominican, Puerto Ricans, or Mexicans and Guatemalans. It's just a time to reinforce our love for our culture.
The fantastic decorations, tasty food, and wonderful community of people who gathered have set the tone for a month of recognizing Hispanic achievement and honoring their traditions. For What's Up Weekly, I'm Austin Rubin.
To see what other events IU is planning throughout the rest of the Hispanic and Latino Heritage Month, you can visit lacasa.indiana.edu. The Village Deli reopened its doors to customers this past weekend after a long wait. The local favorite for breakfast and brunch served customers in person on Saturday and Sunday for the first time in 6 weeks. Both the football game and Parents Weekend brought in a large crowd of customers, but owner Bob Costello said his staff was happy to serve.
The restaurant's full already after opening a half an hour ago. We're really excited. We're having a lot of fun. I think everybody's happy to be back at work. We've also been able to welcome new employees, which is great, and we're looking for more every day.
Next week, the Village Deli will be open from Thursday to Sunday, but check their website for updated hours.
IU Cinema held a special event for students and Bloomington residents on Thursday to watch a film at Memorial Stadium. Guests had the opportunity to sit on the field and watch the 2008 Pixar classic Wall-E on the big screen. This event kickstarts an outdoor film series that IU Cinema will be screening throughout September and October. The next outdoor screening will be this Thursday at 8 p.m. showing the film Princess Mononoke. The events are free, but you must get a ticket to attend. The Neil Marshall Black Cultural Center opens its doors for the first time since the pandemic. On August 23rd, the center hosted an open night to officially welcome students back. The Neil Marshall Center offers Black students the opportunity to find resources and grow within the university. The center is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5:30, and their next event will be during homecoming on October 15th. This past weekend, Hoosiers celebrated Family Weekend at the Cincinnati IU football game. What's Up Weekly reporter Caroline Gieb interviewed some Hoosiers last Friday about their game favorites.
Caroline Gieb, and I'm here on the streets of Kirkwood today asking Hoosiers about how they feel about game day tomorrow against Cincinnati. If you're planning out an outfit for the game, are you thinking candy striped pants, candy striped overalls? Which one are we feeling?
Overalls.
Overalls?
Probably the pants. I've never had those type of pants before, but that's pretty cool.
Thinking candy striped pants or candy striped overalls for the game tomorrow?
Oh, I would go candy striped overalls, but they have to be short because it's going to be hot.
If I can find some candy striped overalls, I'm definitely going to wear them because it seems like the move. But
Game tomorrow, are you thinking Pizza X or Mother Bears?
That's tough. Probably Pizza X.
Yeah.
Mother Bears. Yeah.
It's Mother Bears takes a little bit too long. Pizza X really fast.
Fair.
Mother Bears, for sure.
Cream or crimson?
crimson.
Thank you.
Crimson.
Cream or crimson?
Crimson.
Cream or crimson?
Crimson, of course.
For IUS TV News, this is Caroline Geib.
Even though the Hoosiers suffered a loss, it looked like it was another great weekend in Bloomington.
Bloomington has become a hot spot for cookies and sweets, from baked to insomnia and now Crumbl.
If you all aren't familiar with Crumbl, it is a chain cookie company that has weekly flavors. Also, if you haven't checked out their Instagram, do yourself a favor and go watch their promos for each flavor.
Yeah, their Instagram posts are insane. It makes me want to get in my car and go buy like 50 cookies. But it does look like you have already picked some up for us.
Yeah, this week's flavor sounded so interesting, I knew we had to check it out.
Okay, so what all do we have here?
So this week the flavors are peanut butter M&M, cornbread, churro, and chocolate crunch.
I mean, these look amazing and they smell even better. Though I do have to say I'm kind of skeptical about the cornbread and the churro. I'm not sure how those are going to play out.
Well, I guess that just means we need to try them all and let you guys watching know which ones are a go and which ones are a no. First up, we have the peanut butter M&M. So personally, I love the peanut butter M&M cookies you get from like Jewel or Kroger. So this one was a 10 out of 10 for me, especially since it was served warm.
I love peanut butter. I love M&Ms. So like this is everything I could ask for. But it really does taste like an actual peanut M&M. Like you're just literally just taking a handful of peanut M&Ms in a cookie. But if anyone wants to see it, this is what it looks like. And if you break it, it has M&Ms all in the inside. It's actually delicious. I give it a 10 out of 10 too. For our next cookie, we have the cornbread. So for me personally, I am not a big fan of the cornbread, but I'm not really a big fan of cornbread in general. It just tastes exactly like cornbread, which I guess is how it's supposed to be, but almost like artificial. Like it's kind of scary how much it tastes like cornbread, if that makes sense. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I don't know what was up for me, but I kind of got like a little lemony flavor. And if you guys can see this cookie, it's just, I guess, a sugar cookie, but also cornbread flavored. And it has a little bit of frosting on top and some sauce, I guess. It was like a 5 out of 10 for me. I personally love cornbread, but I think the lemony aftertaste kind of threw me off. And I, for one, loved our next cookie, the churro. Personally, I love churros. I get churros wherever I can. And for me, it tasted exactly like a churro. So I guess a 1,000,000 out of 10 if I had to rate it.
Oh, I think this might have been my favorite cookie of all of them. It tastes like a huge Cinnabon, and I love everything Cinnamon Toast Crunch, all of it. So I just loved it. I could eat like 1,800 of these, so definitely like 1,000 out of 10. And finally, the last cookie is the chocolate crunch. And to me, I also love this one. I would say it's probably a runner-up with the churro, but it tastes just kind of like a chocolate Rice Krispie, and it's cold. Like it doesn't come out warm like the other ones, but like it's perfect. Like I like it cold. What did you think of it?
I totally thought it was like a chocolate Rice Krispie treat. I also really like the Crumbl like cold cookies more than their hot cookies, so this was definitely a winner for me. And that was this week's Crumbl flavors. And today is my birthday, and I think eating 6 cookies before the show is a good replacement for birthday cake.
And coming up after the break, we'll cover the latest trending topics, including this year's Emmys. Stay with us. Welcome back. Now let's get down to today's trending topics. After recent hosting controversies, Jeopardy legend Ken Jennings will return to host once again.
Last week, the quiz show announced that Jennings will join Big Bang star Mayim Bialik in hosting duties for the rest of the year. Bialik will host through early November and then alternate with Jennings until 2022 when a permanent host is found. Jennings is regarded as the best Jeopardy player of all time when in 2004 he had an unprecedented 74-game streak. He also holds the record for highest winnings in regular season play and is second of all time for all-time winnings. Jennings joined the show as a consulting producer and replaced longtime host Alex Trebek after he died last year.
Mike Richards, then executive producer of Jeopardy, was slated to become the permanent host, but stepped down from hosting and producing following controversies and misconduct allegations last month.
In other hosting news, the Biden administration is offering to host a conversation with Nicki Minaj at the White House to help her learn more about the COVID vaccine.
Nicki Minaj made a controversial tweet last week that has caught the White House's attention. The rapper said on Twitter that her cousin's friend in Trinidad became impotent after being vaccinated and said she does not yet trust the vaccine. Press Secretary Jen Psaki revealed in a press briefing that the administration reached out to Minaj to help her understand the facts about the vaccine. There is no link between the vaccine and infertility.
Minaj said that the White House invited her to discuss the issue in a series of tweets, but the administration refuted her claims, saying that they offered to only have a conversation. Sunday was a big night in Hollywood for entertainment. The 73rd Emmy Awards happened Sunday, and we have the rundown of the biggest wins.
RuPaul shattered Emmy records by becoming the most awarded person of color in all of the award show's history, taking home 11 trophies in one night. This includes Best Competition Program for his show, Drag Race. Other big moments from the night included The Queen's Gambit winning Best Limited Series, Ted Lasso being named Best Comedy Series, and The Crown being, well, crowned Best Drama Series. Ted Lasso scored more wins throughout the night. 3 actors from the show took home awards for their role in the comedy series category. This includes Jason Sudeikis for lead actor, Hannah Waddingham for Best Supporting Actress, and Brett Goldstein for Supporting Actor. The Crown also had a big night. In the drama series category, Josh O'Connor won lead actor, and Jessica Hobbs was named Best Director. Some other buzzworthy moments from the night included Debbie Allen receiving the Governor's Award and a skit about never winning an Emmy.
Of course, we can't talk about the Emmys and not include one of my favorite parts, the fashion. We're breaking down the best and worst red carpet looks from the night.
Kicking off with what was hot and not is Pose's Billy Porter with an iconic black swan type moment.
Now I have to say, this is how you make an entrance. The actual outfit itself is simple, but then you add the feathers and jewelry pieces and you have quite a statement piece. He also really played into the outfit on the red carpet, which made his whole appearance soar.
Up next, we have Kathryn Hahn in a black jumpsuit with a chunky belt. Now, I would have to say, personally, this is a not look. I'm getting major early 2000s vibes with that huge belt, and I just don't think it really complements the outfit well. I mean, I do love a good pantsuit look, but I think it could have definitely been spiced up a little.
Then there's Beth Bears, who wore this beautiful pale pink gown. This dress reminds me of Cinderella and could totally see it in a storybook type film. The sparkles, sheer material, and color create such a magical look.
There's also Yara Shahidi in a stunning emerald green Dior gown. This is probably my favorite dress of the night. It gives me this retro look with the cut and length, and to me that color is just everything. Just the whole look was so classy and tasteful.
Now, Mandy Moore's red dress is one of the more simple dresses of the night. If you look at it closely, it fits almost mermaid style, but then has pieces of sheer fabric hanging off the sides. Personally, I think it would have been better if it was all flowy or all form-fitting. Putting both of the styles into one dress just makes it look a little odd.
Lastly, we have Nicole Byer in her dramatic purple ruffle dress. Now, I love this royal purple moment she was having. The dress is out there, but I'm honestly loving it and think she totally rocks the look.
And that's what's up this week. Tune in next week for more local and entertainment news.
And be sure to follow us on our social media. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at IUSTV News.
For What's Up Weekly, I'm Cali Lichter.
And I'm Anna Black. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.